How's it going, everybody? John MacLennan here, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how to play Summertime Blues by Eddie Cochran on guitar. I'm going to go over each section of the song in today's lesson. I'll teach you the chords, the strumming patterns. We're also going to do some little embellishments with some slides. We're also going to talk about how a blues rhythm relates into this sort of poppier chord progression. Before we get into the video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. I really appreciate your support here on the channel. Just hitting the thumbs up button greatly helps out the channel and helps me be able to keep making more videos for you all. Also, if you're interested in learning how to solo, check out the free PDF I have in the description below. It's got a lot of licks and exercises in it that will really help out your melodic playing. All right, with that said, let's jump into the lesson. Let's learn how to play Summertime Blues by Eddie Cochran. We're just going to use 3 chords for this song: an E, an A, and a B7, and I'm going to show you some different rhythm techniques that you can play for each section of the song. We'll start off with the intro. We've got 2 bars of E, and then we're going to play this rhythmic figure that comes back quite often throughout the song. Here's what it sounds like. We're going to play 2 bars of an E chord, and that's going to be just open, 2, 2, 1, open, open. Now I play that chord with my second finger here, but I'm playing this same E chord that everybody plays. Now we're going to play 2 bars of that. We're going to do some palm muting, so I'll take my palm and rest it here where the string and the bridge come together, and it's going to get a muted sound. I'm going to use all down picks with 1/8 notes like this. Then we're going to play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I played an E to an A chord, and for the A I'm just going to use 1 finger, and I'll mute the high E and the low E. I'm just going to play those middle strings. And then I brought in a B7, which is from the A string down. We're going to play 2, 1, 2, open, 2, like this. So we've got the E, the A, and the B7. Now in this first bar, we're going to play 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So an up, down on the E, and then I played open strings, which is a really cool sound. You play the open strings as you switch chords. Definitely a rock and roll thing. And it allows my hand to just keep going back and forth. 1 and 2 and 3. Then I go to the A chord on beat 3. Then we're going to go B7 to E with that same rhythm. Again, using the open strings as I transition. So those 2 bars with the rhythms sound like this. And you'll notice that I'm resting in between. Now you can play that, but most likely if I was playing this live, I'd have a lot of energy, and I just kind of keep my strum hand going back and forth like this. Just kind of do some muted strums in between, and when you watch Eddie Cochran live on YouTube, you can see his hand just going back and forth with lots of energy. So I'm going to put that intro together. Here's what it sounds like. So we do those rhythms back to back, E to A, B7 to E, and then again, E to A, B7 to E. So that's our intro, and then we start the verse. And the verse is the intro, but we're going to do half as many of those rhythmic figures. So let me demonstrate that for you. So it's like So it's just half as many of those rhythmic figures. It's a 4-bar phrase that's repeated. Then we get into the chorus, and the chorus goes 2 bars of A to an E with a break. So we're gonna rest. And we're gonna bring in a rhythmic figure that's related to the blues on this A chord. Here's what it sounds like. So I played an A for 2 bars, and I'm going to play the open A string and the 2nd fret on the D string. And I'm going to play 2 of those. Then I'll put my 3rd finger down on the 4th fret of the D string and replace that note on the 2nd fret. So it's going to go. And then I'll immediately go back. Just a little back and forth there between the 2nd fret and the 4th fret. Now I am going to lightly palm mute as well. Then I go to an E5 power chord, which is just bringing that 1st finger up 1 string. And I'm going to play low E open and the 2nd fret on the A string. And we rest there. We're going to hit that quarter note and then a rest for 2 bars. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4. Then again. And then we hit the refrain, you know, the ain't no cure for the summertime blues. And what happens here is we hit that E, we rest for 4 beats, but then we rest for 2 more beats. So we have what's called a 2-4 bar. So it's like, ain't no cure for the summertime. And we go back to the intro there. So it's a little 2-4 count, and it goes with the words summertime. Then on blues, you're back in on the E chord. So like summertime. So here's the whole B section here, starting on the A chord where we do this blues rhythm figure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ain't no cure for the summertime. Now there's a few things I want to add. There is a bass part that comes in at that reintro that's really cool, and it's just sort of this half step. So you can kind of imitate that if you want on your guitar. You could slide from 6 to 7 on the A string on beats 1 and 3 with an 8th note pattern like this. And then we'll go into the... And one other tip I can add in there is when you go to the B section, you go 1, 2, 3. Sometimes there's a little E chord there would be counted out like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just a little up down there that leads you into the A chord. Have fun working on Summertime Blues by Eddie Cochran. I hope you got some value out of today's lesson. Don't forget to get your free copy of my book, Melodic Expressions. It's got a lot of different exercises and licks and lines in it that are really going to help your melodic playing. So check that out as my gift to you. Also, leave a comment below of what song lessons and styles or things you would like to see in upcoming lessons. I'm always looking to the comments for more inspiration on what videos I'm going to make next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next lesson.